Byron Donalds just continued yesterday. He had an all-star day. He went on the televised mental institution known as MSNBC. And not only did he go there, he went right into the office with the chief crazy lady. He went to Joy Reid, and they talked about everything. So we're going to show you a whole bunch of clips here. And just watch this master class in professionalism, knowledge, candor, decency, communication, the whole freaking thing that Byron Donalds puts on, and then compare that to how Joy Reid behaves as a host.
So I want to start by just talking about, in the previous segment with Congressman Swalwell, we were just talking about the changes that are happening in the House under this new leadership. 3 people, including Congressman Swalwell, Ilhan Omar, and Adam Schiff, are being taken off their committees. Those who are being added, Congressman Santos is the one who made up his whole resume, allegedly, in New York. Paul Gosar, whose family has said he's a white supremacist, attended sort of meetings of white supremacy and got kicked off his committees because he tweeted out an anime of depicting him killing AOC, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Marjorie Greene. They're getting back on committees. I just wonder what you think of that. Do you think that that is a good look for the Republican Party?
No, I think going back on committees is what should happen. Look, what we told Democrat leadership when they went down this pathway of removing members from committee is basically saying you should not do that because if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Let's be very clear. Ilhan Omar has said things that are reprehensible. Hold on. Let me finish. She has said terrible things about the Jewish community, so much so that resolutions had to go to the House floor about them, and they were watered down. With respect to Eric Swalwell and to the other gentleman, that's something for Speaker McCarthy to speak to in more detail because he's going to make those decisions. But we were very clear in the 117th Congress. We should not be going down this pathway of saying, oh, that member said this, they got to be kicked off of committees.
But
that
that's
is
happening.
No. What we're doing is, so you did it. So now this is what happens. This is the response. Let's get back to the status quo of you pick your committee people, we'll pick ours, and we'll go from there.
Well, let me ask you this, because you're not getting back to that status quo. If you're kicking people off committees and you're saying it's literally for vengeance, you're now admitting it's just for revenge. That doesn't sound like getting back to the status quo. It sounds like using committee leadership for vengeance, but that's what you just said.
If you want to change the rules, then we'll live by your rules. I don't think we should do that. But if you want to change the rules that the House of Representatives has lived under since the beginning of the Republic, and now you're going to change them because you didn't like what somebody said?
I don't think that's a change in the rules. That's happened before.
He knows exactly what he's talking about, and he's got receipts. And it's true, when they started doing this a couple of years ago, when Democrats started saying, we're going to kick certain Republicans off committees because we don't like this thing they said or that thing they said, everyone was saying it. I'm sure you can find videos of us talking about it on this show, right? Like, everyone was saying it. Once you start this tit for tat thing, goose gander, this is exactly what's going to happen.